Blessings, blessings, blessings. Welcome back forward once again. Reasoning with Jerome Sage about like the tree of life. Yes, I mean, today we've been reasoning on a lot of very interesting topics, a lot of very interesting issues, you know, and usually there's like each day is a different timing, right? So on some days, I guess we do less videos, and on some days we do more videos. So in particular today, the issue of the videos today is that I had done all the videos and I thought I'd done all the videos, but I was talking to Nitro, and then the Spirit put a word on my heart, and because of that word, we're doing this follow-up video. And this one is going to be on a very, very important topic that I don't think we actually speak about enough. So this is one of the topics that I hope we will start talking about. So today I feel like in this moment I want to talk about forgiveness. Forgiveness. In such a judgmental world, forgiveness becomes the highest priced capital, of which no one can really appease. Because who really can satisfy that high capital of forgiveness? It's likened almost unto an angelic, godly state. That is how we've been handed the truth of forgiveness. The fact of forgiveness is, as human beings, we need to be more forgiving of each other. History, prehistory, modern geopolitical history has divided billions of people. Religion, social aesthetics, class, creed, and personal likes and dislikes have further divided millions of other people who are sometimes of the same color and indeed live in the same geographical location. With so much stratification and definition of the human plane of existence, forgiveness is something that is being pushed into the celestial realm away from human, and it is being used to justify the barbarous activity towards each other. It is very important we talk about this. Because people are not forgiving, because people are not remorseful of actions taken, the egocentric lifestyle creating violent expressions is overtaking us. Some of the simplest nuances become matters of judgment, matters of separation. People have a people for things that happened many years ago. People are 40 and 50 years old and are still blaming friends, family members, community members for things, events, experiences that have happened 30, 20, 40, 50 years ago, and is still significantly holding on to that experience as a turning point in their existence, but a turning point not towards positive per se actions, but more denser, separative, and close-minded action. People are locked off themselves because of hurt and misdeeds and misgivings. No one is being personally remorseful in any great sense anymore. And it's leading to a lack of collective responsibility, a lack of collective forgiveness. You have to forgive people. You have to forgive yourself for the things you didn't grasp when you thought you should have grasped it. You got to forgive yourself for the exam you didn't pass, for the car you didn't buy when you thought you ought to have had it, for the apartment you didn't move into when you thought. You need to forgive your parents for not sending you to Harvard, to Yale, to Princeton, to Morehouse College, sorry. You've got to forgive some ex-girlfriend, some other ex-girlfriend. You got to forgive those ex-boyfriends, some other ex-boyfriends, some no-name friends. You've got to forgive people. You've got to forgive others. You've got to forgive yourself of the actions that you thought that you should have or you ought to have taken. We're so filled with hurt and pain and suffering. The trauma is burning us. So we can't clear the slate, and because the slate cannot be cleared, it's hard to put new things on the table. So we're constantly being repressed. Forgiveness has become this high price capital. We got to take it back out of the cosmic and the celestial and bring it back into the natural realms. We gotta bring it closer to home. You gotta start letting go. Yeah man, you have to delete some of those garbage and junk fears connected with old hurts and old wounds. The physical wound has long healed. Allow the psychological wound to heal. Forgive yourself, forgive the person. Forgive yourself for not being smart enough to have made a choice that would have saved you that unfortunate incident. Forgive that person for being the monster in that moment to be the worst experience ever. Forgive yourself to forgive them, to forgive life, to allow life to be more into your experience. Because if we continue like this, what we do because of the lack of forgiveness is going to continue, and that is pain, more violence, more religion to separate and create even smaller fragmented groups in their own ideologies and their own semantics. So if we're going to continue on this part of no remorse, no collective forgiveness, no personal responsibility, we are going to find ourselves being more violently hurt and more violently hurting others and causing more violent trauma. So I implore you to forgive your forebearers. Forgive those who have pressed on your psyche. Forgive those who have so pushed you to the edges of your consciousness. Forgive those to forgive yourself, to allow yourself, to allow your children, to allow your generations to inherit a more harmonious earth, to inherit a more harmonious life, a more harmonious way of life. Begin this moment to plant, true word, begin this moment now to plant the seeds of forgiveness. Take it as you can. Creep before crawling, crawl before walking, walking before running, running before jumping. Take your time before you can truly be in a forgiving state. But at least start with these steps. Enter yourself, empty yourself of these blockages. Become aligned, become alive. Forgive, grow, and become the brightest flower you have yet to be. Be the brightest spark, the corona you've always desired. This is Jerome Sage at the Tree of Life, giving thanks to all the members of the Tree of Life and our one visitor today. Or just share with us. Give thanks for Marley being back, Rupert being forward with us, you know. Give thanks to Andy Frost for joining as well too. Give thanks to everyone. Edna Manley College, Kingston, Jamaica, Gardentown, Penfield, St. Andrew, the whole cut, you understand me? Give thanks again. And remember, you are a gift to yourself, to your environment. So be that gift. Full joy, the expression, the being of that gift. Until.